Welcome back, trainers, and today we're going to be taking a look at Rhyperior, one of my favorite Pokemon. So if you're wondering, well, what's your favorite Pokemon? I get that question a lot. Like I've said before, I really can't pinpoint just one, but top of the top here is probably going to be Rhyperior. I just love the design. It looks amazing. It looks like he's wearing some sort of an assault vest. And another thing, other than the initial Gen 1, what I really like about Pokemon after that Gen 1 was how they gave older Pokemon new evolution, especially if the evolutions were relevant and they were working and they were good, right? Had a nice ability in the game. So yeah, that's a little bit of a story for the Rhyperior here. And with that said, I'm going to be pairing it up with the Mewtwo as well as Togekiss. We're going to be running this team the entire time. Now, I do have Focus Blast. I do believe we're going to be seeing Ice Beam for a bit. Now, go figure. I TM'd off Ice Beam so I could have that Focus Blast because I was needing it. I have Ice Beam in case I run into Yveltal or something like that. But go figure, I had never had an opportunity to use it, and then I switched it over to Focus Blast, and then, I needed Ice Beam. That's just the way it goes. So this Rhyperior is by no means going to be completely maxed out. I do believe it still needs about 6 or 7 power-ups to be level 50. So yeah, we're a little behind on it, but it's still able to put in that work, and it's fun. Now, the reason why I'm torturing myself with these Pokemon that can get absolutely demolished by pretty much the entire meta, yeah, they're good up against Steel types, right. But otherwise, it's going to get kind of crushed. I am going to be going with Rock Wrecker, which is going to be its Community Day move. Now, you can go with Smackdown, you can go with Surf, and then Superpower as well. So you'll have that kind of coverage for the Steel with that Superpower. Smackdown is going to be able to help you cover those flyers, and it's getting Stab as well. Surf is just going to be a nice move for coverage to not debuff yourself with like Superpower. All right, with all that said, I can keep going on and on like I usually do, but let's go ahead and get into this commentary. Now, we're going to be able to take a close combat. So we're going to shield up this first one. Now they have debuffed themselves. This is going to do a lot of damage, so I'm expecting a shield out of them. There it is, and we're going to go ahead and swap at this point because we know they have another one ready. But unfortunately, I didn't catch, so they're going to go ahead and go Wild Charge on me, so that's a little unfortunate. They're retreating into a Metagross here, and yeah, figures as much. And down we go. They got some good farm, and here's the thing. Togekiss and Rhyperior are both going to be taking super effective damage from Metagross's Meteor Mash and Bullet Punch because of the rock, and then of course the fairy type. So it's yeah, we're doing a lot with the quick move. Do you see that? And that's the whole key. That's pretty much why we're using it. It's to help deter those steel types. Hint, that's why we got Togekiss and then Mewtwo on the side. Things that don't typically want to go up against steel, although they do have moves to help combat them. They're not necessarily going to be what you want. So we still have the Ice Beam going on here. I'm just going Psy Strike. This is, I'm pretty sure this is a loss. Oh, yeah. So we get to the Ice Beam. This is the one time it actually came in handy up against this Garchomp. Shields down. One-shotting it, of course, but unfortunately this, I was going to say Togekiss because I saw the fairy. Zacian is going to get to a Wild Charge. Yeah, and takes us out here. Zacian is just a difficult Pokemon to combat. I mean, especially if it's level 50, and I don't even have... I mean, Mewtwo's level 50, so is Togekiss level 100. Mewtwo's level 98, basically 100. Rhyperior is the only thing that's lacking. So we have not a good lead again here. We're doing a lot with our quick moves. There's that close combat, but they're going to be going for 2, and shields are a thing. So they will be shielding this up here. And we're going to go ahead and retreat again. So we're just doing that thing. This time, we're going to be seeing our opponent swap into Kyogre, which is going to be pretty much a counter to Togekiss. Yeah, to some degree. Kyogre is just a beast. If you have a level 50 or anywhere between level 45 and 48 or something, whatever, it's still good. I mean, you are lucky. I don't have a single XL Kyogre. The one that I personally have right now is garbage. So I kind of need to get on that whenever they come back, I suppose. It's just, here's the thing. I hate it. As far as catching it, it's a cool Pokemon. It looks like some sort of an Alaskan piece of art, but it's just annoying when every legendary that goes to the side, like I say, oh my goodness, they're so annoying. Back onto the commentary, coming back in here with Zacian here. Anything, well, close combat's not going to do it, but they're obviously going to go, oh, well, they have play rough this time around. Okay, pay attention. So we're going to go ahead and swap shieldless battle. They're going to go close combat, which is not going to KO. And I'm assuming they're going to retreat here. Left us with pretty much no health. They have a Mewtwo. We're able to get to the Rock Record here. Man, this is going to be a close one. This is actually going to do some good damage. Very nice. It just takes forever to get to it. Now they're going to... Oh! Okay, I was going to say they're farming us down. And now if they would have just went one more Psycho Cut, I think they could have won there. So we're going to go in here. Well, this is what's going to happen. They're going to go Psy Strike. We're going to farm them down, and then we're going to hit the Side Strike on their Zacian immediately, because we would have gotten taken out if we didn't, and we're taking the win. That was a damn close one, folks. Look at that. Literally by a hair. A couple of HP there. Next battle, what are we going to see? Something good? Neutral. Actually, technically, at the end of the day, the Giratina will win. In this situation with the two shields. Alright, so we're going to let that go through. Okay, so we're just going to go Rock Breaker. I mean, why even go Surf? I mean, if we get a shield, fine, whatever. And they're letting it go, which is bringing them down below half. But here's the thing. Oh, you're outpacing them, but check it out. Dragon Claw, which is going to easily outpace us. It took forever to get to that Rock Wrecker, so we're not going to be able to win. So we're going to swap into our Mewtwo here, which is going to be taking super effective damage, but I didn't want to reveal Togekiss quite yet. Now we have Ice Beam. Oh boy, here we go. Oh my goodness. Now it does a lot to Dialga, but we're going to be getting a shield, so okay. Going for another one here because, well, might as well just go for it before we do go down, since we do have the energy ready to go. It's not like we're getting to 2 Side Strikes here, and doing over half. Very nice. So we can bring in Togekiss or Rhyperior. You know, it's a little unfortunate. A lot of times in those situations, you have to determine which one to go in with when both can be okay. But the determining factor is which one can take the charge move. And in this case, both of these cannot take the charge move because Rock is weak to Steel. So we're going Togekiss. All right, now we got the boost here. Yeah, you already know. We're going to shield this up. Yeah, no problem. No problem. And that's just the way it goes sometimes. If you get the boost, you take the win. I know, this was a useless attempt, a waste of time to throw this Ancient Power, maybe. But hey, I'm doing it anyway. And we're taking the win. On to our next opponent. What are we going to see? An Excadrill. Now, this is the highlight here. All right, so you can take a Drill Run, even if you're not maxed out completely. Check this out. This thing is it's far from 50. So, yeah. We're shielding it up, but you'll get your example soon. So they're swapping into Yveltal. We're going to, of course, bring in the Togekiss here. The only thing that Yveltal can do to, I mean, go up against a Fairy type, specifically Togekiss, is going to be Hurricane. And I don't think they have that. They're just going straight Dark Pulse here. We're going to easily farm down, no problem at all. We don't want to use up that energy. They're coming back in here with Excadrill. We're going to go ahead and threaten them with a Flamethrower. There's no time to bait. Just throw it. Right. We're looking good. Now they're going to farm up here. And we're going to obviously let this go. Come back in here with Rhyperior. See what they want to do. Now, we can let a Drill Run go through. Remember that. So we're going to go for this immediately here. And we're going to hold on to that last shield. I think we do. All right, never mind. They're going to just let it go. And we have a Dialga. Okay. Yeah. This is good. This is a great example as to how good Rhyperior can potentially be, depending on how much steel they have. All right, if they're running steel, you're going to be looking good. Metagross can combat it, though, with that Bullet Punch and Meteor Mash. It's going to do a lot to that rock type. So we're going to go ahead and bring in our Mewtwo here. Still stuck with this stinking Ice Beam. Not that Focus Blast would do us any better because it takes forever to get to, while the Dragon Breath is just eating us away. And at this point, we're just going for the Side Strikes. I mean, that's all you have to do to take the win here, and we're looking good. And all right, Rhyperior did put in that work, and we're ending with a shield left. Let's go. Next battle, what are we going to see? Another Excadrill. Perfect. Now, like I said, you will get to see a Drill Run go through and land without me shielding at some point. And I didn't do the sim, so I didn't know what to expect until I actually let it go through. And this chunky boy, oh, let me tell you, he just takes it like, come at me, let's go. Well, we're just absolutely demolishing it with our quick move here. Now take a look, surviving it no problem, and we're going to be able to take them out. There you go. So if you're wondering how that mirror match, or that's not a mirror, how that matchup works with Excadrill, you're going to be looking pretty good. So we're going to immediately just go for Surf and just doing chip damage before we go down, no problem at all. Now I have to think about what they have in the back. Coming in here with a Togekiss. Do we have a double steel? Do we have a Metagross in the back, perhaps? Probably maybe a Dialga? I don't know. It seems like a kind of a dangerous team to run if you're weak to fighting in the front, and it is going to be a Swampert. Very interesting. So we're going to go ahead and swap into our Togekiss. Now, I was kind of figuring what I should do. Rhyperior obviously doesn't want to have anything to do with the Swampert at all. At all. So I think we're going to have to shield up this Togekiss at some point. Since we're just doing so much damage with our Charm, the next Pokemon in the back has no health. So I think it's going to be within our best interest to just simply shield it up. Now, they didn't shield it up because I'm sure they're just trying to figure out how this is working out. They know that the charge moves aren't going to do diddly squat, and it's pretty much over anyway. So yeah, we're taking the win there, looking good. Moving on to our next opponent. What are we going to see in the lead? Make sure you hit that thumbs up button, please. It really does help me out. Another Excadrill. Let's get it. Got that Togekiss in the back, drawing out the steals. Poke. Excadrill is just a common lead. Okay, I'm not arguing. All right, they're going for that drill run. We're shielding it up. We're going to go straight for that surf here, which will probably draw a shield. Otherwise, it will KO. All right. And we're just going to town with our quick move. Now, at this point, we will let it go through. We do not double shield Rhyperior here. All right. Now, what they could technically do is come in with a Kyogre and snipe us, or a Machamp. So just be on your toes. So they're coming in here with a Togekiss again. So we have to kind of start figuring out what the hell they have in the back. Is it going to be a Dialga? Should we come in with Mewtwo? What's going on here? So we're just going to go with Togekiss. All right, no problem. And I think we let this go. We want to hold on to the shield for our Mewtwo here. And let's just hope that there's something in the back that we can handle with Psy Strike and Ice Beam, right? So letting it go. So at this point, I do swap to start farming up. And it was a good call to do, I do believe. And they got Mewtwo in the back. So, oh, here we go with the baiting. We have, we got Ice Beam. You don't go Ice Beam. If you're up against a Mewtwo mirror match and you've got, say, Ice Beam and Psycho or Psy Strike. Wow, stumbling over here. You just keep going Psy Strike unless you have Shadow Ball. I guess you can bait with the Psy Strike and do what you got to do, but just keep going Psy Strike. It's not worth the Ice Beam. All right, so we're going for another one here. Got some really coincidental lag. That's interesting. We swap, take them out with the Charm Togekiss. Very nice. Moving on to our next battle. What are we going to see here? Garchomp. All right, now this is an interesting one. Do they have Dragon Tail? All right, so it's neutral damage, still doing a lot. So more than likely, they're going to have Earth Power and Sand Tomb, right? I'm not going to take any chances, and I do believe we're just going to swap here, yeah. Now I'm expecting them to probably just hit me with an Outrage and then dip. Oh, or Sand Tomb. And stay here. So I'm thinking we're going to maybe get a shield out of them. They don't want to use all that energy. Yeah, exactly. They don't want to have all that energy go down the drain. They're not trying to leave this battle without trying to at least take me out here. I'm going to go ahead and let that go through. No problem. I have a Togekiss. Now, I'm expecting them to come in here with some sort of steel type at this point. So we got to be careful. So we're just going to come in here, Togekiss, farm it down. Still have 2 shields left, some energy. Yep, there you go. There's your steel type. Now, Melmetal up against Rhyperior. That's a good matchup for you, but you have to think about Superpower. It's going to do an okay amount of damage, right? So we're going to go ahead and swap to catch a Rock Slide here. Let's see if we successfully did that. Oh boy, let's go. Let's get it. They got a Sylveon in the back, no shields. I'm thinking, wait. How do we do this? Oh, okay. Calculating and computed. All right, so what we're going to do is hit it with that Rock Wrecker. Come in here with Togekiss, farm down, let this go through. It's not a Moonblast. That was not enough. All right, beautiful. Farm it down. Okay. Now, we got 2 shields here, so it's getting a little bit close. So basically, just shield everything up. Build up to Flamethrower. GG, right? All right, there we go. Beautiful. That should be enough, and we're going to be able to take out this Melmetal here. Togekiss, taking out Melmetals. Let's go. Let's go. You finish the rest. What are we going to see for the next? Oh, another Excadrill. And, well, we're just going to do the same thing, right? Let's just do the same thing now. We don't want to see it with what? Togekiss. Mewtwo kind of doesn't really care. Psy Strike just goes right through it. What weaknesses? What weaknesses, you little squishy mole? So they're swapping into a Garchomp. That's beautiful. We're going to go ahead and bring in Togekiss without throwing any energy on our Rhyperior. We're going to go ahead and hold on to that for now because there's no point. As a matter of fact, I could have stayed in there a little bit longer with Rhyperior and farmed up because this matchup is so damn comfortable. It doesn't matter if we went in there with the Dragon or with a Garchomp that had I don't know, like 75, 100 energy still, right? Anyway, gonna go Flamethrower here, putting on that pressure. Fantastic. Getting the last shield from them. Now, what they can do here is really start farming up. They need to come out of this with a little bit of energy, I would think, right? So they're going for that Rock Slide. Okay, we still have Mewtwo, still got Rhyperior, which needs to look out for that Superpower still, so we got to think about that. Bringing in the Mewtwo because, I don't know, whatever. Do we have Ice Beam, Focus Blast? Focus Blast. All right. All right, so what's going on here is I know the Excadrill has energy, so we don't really want to use that shield. As expected, they were going to do this, so we're going to go ahead and shield this up here. Swap into our Rhyperior. Go ahead and farm it down. We're looking good to go. Hitting the surf as soon as that Melmetal comes back out. They may go for a Superpower here. I think you're going to be able to see the power of that now. Nope, never mind. We're going to be able to get to another surf before. I'm pretty sure they were just building up extra energy. They knew that they had to do that to potentially take that win there. Looking good, Rhyperior putting in that damn work. Let's go. Next battle, what are we going to see? A Garchomp. Again, not something we typically would really want to see. And there's nothing in the back that really wants to run from it. So, at the end of the day, I think this is like the worst matchup out of all 3 of our Pokemon to be up against a Garchomp. All right, so we're going to go ahead and go for Surf because, well, what's no point in going for Rock Wrecker? Swapping into Mewtwo, and if you're thinking, why not go into Togekiss? Because the whole idea is to make them run away. In a sense that swap. I want that Garchomp to retreat with as much health as it has so we can line it with the Togekiss later on. But, oh, there they go. Finally, after got off the Outrage. Okay. Bringing in a Zacian. So I got the chip stacked against me here using this Rhyperior. One, it's not completely maxed out. Two, it's not... I mean, it's meta. It's got good moves, but boy, oh boy, it sure does get left in the middle of the lake, just sitting there, vulnerable. Kind of like during hunting season or something. So, yeah, it's a little bit difficult to run it, but boy, oh boy, it is satisfying. It is fun if you're looking to have a little bit of a spicy mix-up for yourself. All right, so we're taking out Zacian. In comes Togekiss here. We kind of need to get to this Ancient Power, yeah, and get this off here. Going to do some nice damage. Now, I see a lot of people running Aerial Ace. Sure, yeah. I just find Ancient Power Flamethrower just to be better, personally, all the time. Alright, so they're going to be coming back in here. We do have a shield left, and we're going to be able to get to the Surf before they are able to get to our charge move. This is just perfect. And comes Togekiss, well, we're just going to be able to get to that Surf, and that's GG's here, folks. Oh yeah, let's get it here. Put in that work. Now, if you had Smackdown, oh, you better believe, do I have to tell you, you'll be absolutely just eliminating it. Kind of like Charm to a Dragon, almost looking like that. Next battle, we're met with a Giratina Origin. All right, so in the back, what we have that would love to see this is obviously the Togekiss. Mewtwo, not so much. So they're going for an Ominous Wind. We're calling that there. Going to go straight for the Rock Wrecker if they want to pull a shield this early in the game. Be my guest. They're letting it go through, doing a lot of damage. Swapping into Mewtwo. Now, again, I wanted them to retreat. Not that they have so much health that, oh boy, Togekiss is going to put in so much work. At this point, I should have just sniped him with Togekiss and just called it a loss for the Togekiss. Bait out the Steel type, I'm sure that they have in the back, and that would have been the better play. Going Mewtwo here and using 2 shields, what the hell? Is this actually going to be a win? What's going on here? All right, so we're taking them out before they get off another ghost, whatever. In comes Melmetal. Oh boy. That's not something I want to see in the front or in the middle here now with no shields. So they're going to go Rock Slide. Okay, this isn't good. They retreated to Garchomp, and they just gave me the win, I think. So we're not throwing another one here. They caught that. Very nice. Well, I kind of threw it. All right, there we go. Beautiful. They still have a shield left. Now, that's their win con. Now, this Melmetal is going to have to put in one heck of some work if it wants to pull off this win. I do believe this is the last battle. And actually, this is a good battle to end the video on here. So let's see how this does work out here. He's going to go ahead and go for that Flamethrower, of course. They're letting it go. Wow. So it's over now. And yeah, Rhyperior is just a fun Pokemon to use. I love it. It's like rank 45 or so, XL. So don't get your hopes up too much when using it, and it can get pretty hard countered. If you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. Really appreciate it, folks. And like usual, thank you for watching, and take care, trainers.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!